today I'll be talking about quality control in clinical engineering department. Okay, these are my roommates and I'm Damaraj. Okay, for the introduction, what is clinical engineering? Okay, well, clinical engineering is a specialty within biomedical engineering for applying and implementing medical technology to optimize healthcare delivery for the patients. Okay, in clinical engineering, uses of engineering technology, engineering design, management concepts, and also technology is needed. What is the reason for? Is to improve healthcare in hospitals, whereby we have better patient care at minimum cost, though the application of technology. The roles of clinical engineers are whereby they give advice on medical device procedures regarding the prospective design improvement based on clinical experience, which is since clinical engineers will have the most experience of how technology or how a machine is going to work with a patient, so they are the person who will be giving advice and also how to improve these designs to get a better results on patient sickness or such as cancers or some undetectable viruses. These are the people who can detect using technology and also medical lines. Then, okay, the focuses on practical implementation of technology. Then the clinical engineers also ensure that the device such as the heart rate monitor, electronic heart records, security system, etc., such as the cleanliness department, everything falls under the role of a clinical engineer, whereby they have to make sure the hospital is safe in health-wise and also in technology-wise, so that it's comfortable for the patients and also the doctor to work in. Next, the clinical engineering department is absolutely vital to the efficiency, productivity, and safety of the hospital, whereby that's what I explained just now. And they are responsible for implementing comprehensive technology, assessment process, and managing technologies. Okay, but this is a figure on clinical engineering domain and related roles, whereby in a clinical engineering department there are three main roles, which is the clinical engineers, the biomedical equipment technicians, healthcare technology managers, whereby these three people has to work in a team and they have to have a very good communication among them to assure quality assurance, the quality control in a hospital, whereby when a clinical engineer and a healthcare manager have an interaction, there will be an engineering program manager. Whereby then if a biomedical technician and also the healthcare manager, there will be technical service manager who will be managing the interrelated part of both of them. In overall, there will be asset manager, quality assurance manager, and also the vendor and contract manager who will be dealing the overall communication between all these three workers. Okay, then next I would like to pass to my friend who is Abdul Rasif to continue with theoretical analysis. Right.
Hi, my name is Abdul Rasif. I'll be presenting on the theoretical analysis, clinical engineers and their roles in quality engineering. The background is that clinical engineering job is becoming more and more in demand these days because of the upcoming clinical issues arriving with new illness discovered every day. So clinical engineers, they are always in competition with the viruses and the infections to create new machines and new technology to fight these kind of diseases. As you can see here, these are just a few examples: an MRI machine, a dialysis machine, and a prosthetic ball and joint prosthetic created by clinical engineers. One of the few examples created by clinical engineers. they are not only limited to hardware, but they can also do the software that can help doctors and nurses help the patients. As you can see, clinical engineering control, medical equipment inventory control is important for any hospital. This is just the basic points. All of these are basic points. Clinical engineering services are accredited to ISO 9001 and ISO 13485. ISO 9001 is just an international quality standard that the hospitals have to follow, but ISO 13485 is dedicated to medical devices and medical personnel especially, their way of quality. Implementation of Six Sigma DMAIC in biomedical engineering. This is just taking Six Sigma techniques and applying them on clinical engineering aspects in the hospital. For example, defining a problem, measuring the capabilities of the machines, how if the machines are showing correct readings or not. This is an example of fishbowl diagram, otherwise known as an Ishikawa diagram or a cause and effect diagram. All the problems are rooted over here. On the right hand side, you have your medical equipment preparing. These are the causes. This is an example of a typical hospital chart.
Hi, it's me Abdul Asib. For our case studies, I'll first discuss about dialysis machine. Dialysis is a blood purifying machine as shown here on the right hand side, with all its components clearly labeled and explained. On this slide, it's mentioned about the US Food and Drug Administration, otherwise known as the FDA, which oversees the quality assurance in hospitals. Three main points that it bases its overseeing operation on hospitals are listed here, which is namely quality assurance, quality control, and quality administration. On this slide, it's about a case study where FDA conducted the inspection on hospitals and provided the guidelines for the hospitals for their quality control. The guidelines are for a dialysis facility is listed below, which is the treatment of water, the handling of and dilution of concentrates, the reuse of disposable components, the operation and maintenance of dialysis, the practices of universal precautions to control the spread of human viruses such as HIV and HBV. Sixth point, other areas including patient care, patient education, personnel training, and accurate record keeping. In this slide, the quality control steps taken by the engineering department are listed. Periodic monitoring and evaluation are required for prevention programs, which is periodic testing of the machines. Personnel are to perform technical inspections on the machines to see if they are working correctly. The 3 points listed here, establishing standards, measuring performance, and correcting deviations, are just part of the many quality control exercises done by the technicians and the engineers to ensure optimal quality and performance of the machines.
Hello again, I'm Damaraj. I'll be talking on my second case study, which is a PET scanner, that is positron emission tomography. The following video will explain more about how PET scanner works.
A PET scan creates 3D images of the body. It does this by using radioactive tracers, which are usually administered to a patient through intravenous injection. The tracers are made up of carrier molecules that are tightly bonded to a radioactive atom called an isotope. The carrier molecule can interact with or bind to specific proteins or sugars in the body. The carrier molecule that will be used depends on what the doctor is looking for. If she suspects cancer or is monitoring a known cancer's growth, she may use FDG, a modified form of glucose, which gets absorbed by tissues. When tissues absorb a lot of glucose, it may indicate a cancerous tumor. The radiation from the tracers poses little danger to the patient since they quickly pass out of the body. The isotope produces small particles called positrons, which interact with surrounding electrons. This interaction results in the complete annihilation of both particles, releasing 2 photons that speed off in opposite directions. The detectors in the PET scanner measure these photons and use this information to create an image of the distribution of FDG in the body.
Okay, then these are the medical field of application for a PET scanner, whereby which is detecting cancer, determining the spread of cancer, the effectiveness of treatment, then the blood flow to the heart muscle, then determining the effect of heart attack, and then evaluating the brain abnormalities by such as finding tumor, memory disorder, seizures, and many more, and also to determine to map a normal human brain and heart function. These are the images taken from a PET scanner which is on brain tumor and also muscle disorder of a heart. Well, for maintaining quality control on a PET scanner, nuclear medications are dependent on the accuracy of imaging instrumentation. Then the quality control is defined as establish a set of ongoing measurements and analyzes the design to ensure performance of a procedure. The critical component of routine practices on nuclear medicine technology are done also. There is safety and electromechanical inspection regularly, and they have survey meters which is essential to check for radiation safety technology, and also dosage calibration on amount of pressurized gas filled ionization chamber for activities of radiopharmaceutical. And also finally the intraoperative probes and also the organ uptake probes are given a maintenance check. Well, for the benefit for patient and physicians are whereby the physicians have diagnostic confidence and also monitor and can also monitor the treatment for the patient, whereby there is also reduction of invasive procedures such as biopsy and also potential reduction on futile surgeries.
Hello, I am Osman. I will proceed talking about second case study, which is about magnetic resonance imaging. In the introduction, magnetic resonance imaging is a medical imaging technique used in radiology to image the anatomy and the physiological process of the body in both health and disease. MRI scanner use a strong magnetic field, radio waves, and as well as field gradient to form image of the body. Here in this slide, showing the principles and hardware design of the MRI, as showing the procedure in the left side and the flow chart of the hardware design at the right side in the figure. Safety features. To ensure the safety, patients and support staff should thoroughly screen for metal objects prior to entering the scan room. These include metallic fragments in the eye, pacemakers, aneurysm clips in the brain, dental impairments. Objective of MRI quality control program to implement a system practical enough for technologists to utilize on a daily basis to obtain meaningful results which reveal a system change before a patient's care is affected, to document problems and corrective action in a manner which satisfy accreditation and regulatory requirements. Since MRI is considered as a system variability effects for MRI can be radio frequency effect, gradients effect, magnetic field inhomogeneity. To overcome the system variability effects of MRI, ACR MRI accreditation recommendation: 1. Magnetic field stability, signal to noise ratio, artifact inspection. These methods are daily testing methods. MRI quality control technologies responsibility suggests that weekly magnetic resonance image quality control procedures daily recommended. Weekly quality control of hard copy and soft copy images. Routine visual inspection of the equipment. Weekly technologies test. Sender frequency, table positioning, setup and scanning, geometric accuracy, high contrast resolution, low contrast detectability, artifact analysis, film quality control, visual checklist.
I'm Usman. conclude, to ensure the quality existing in hospital being a complement of local and international standard of quality and safe patient services is the best, such as being accredited by ISO 13485 is the international standard requirement for quality management system for including medical devices. Why? Okay. Coming to the advantage, why? Stimulate continuous improvement in service and patient care process and outcomes. Improve management of health care services, particularly on patient safety. Provide staff education on better or best practice being training. Reduce the cost. Increase efficiency by improving organization performance. Promote recognition for excellence. Lastly, strengthen public and community. Clinical engineering contribution. The use of physics, science, and relate them. For example, the machines are being actually used in the medical there, or the science there behind the machines are showing us how the physics advance and become useful for medical equipment. Also, the use of medical technology machines. Also, not forgetting that the technology of nowadays improvement or the development of this years or this generation can be seen clearly in the machines tool and the hospital or the clinical department.